which is what I assume most of you are using. So when we get in there, we will go to the Blair-Taylor school website. Not sure what happened there, but try that again. So once we get to the school website, of course, we'll go to our email list. This is probably the easiest way. There are several ways that you can do this. Um, to get to Google Drive and download the Google Drive for desktop. This is the way I'm going to do it just because most of you get into your email just fine. So we'll do it this way. So once we log in and we're on our school web page, whether we are on our school email, whether we're in using Google Chrome or Internet Explorer, Firefox, any of them, whichever browser you use. Once we're in there, you're all going to see up by your name here, you'll have this apps box. So if you click on the apps box, open that up, you're going to see the drive. So if you click on the Google Drive, now since you're all logged in already and um, have Google Drive and you already have an account all set up, it's going to go right into your Google Drive folder and to your My Drive. But at the bottom, over here on the left-hand side, towards the bottom, you will see, as long as you don't have Google Drive already installed on your computer, you will have this little box here that says Install Drive for your computer. Just click on that. It's going to bring this up, install, and you're going to install for PC, which, since we're at the elementary school, that is what almost all of you have. You don't have a Mac. Once that opens, you're just going to tell it to run the Google Drive sync executable file. Just wait for this to install. It's a pretty quick install. It doesn't take too long, so I'm not going to pause or anything. I'll let this go through, and then I'll pick up from there. And it's very important there. The reason I have you do it through your email is because that's the Google Drive for our school account is much larger than the Google Drive you would have if you have a personal account. If you have your own personal Gmail account, don't use that drive. That they only give you 10 gigabytes free for a personal one, but for the school, the educational one gives you 30 gigabytes, which is plenty of storage. Click that. So once we have Google Drive installed, we can minimize this or close out of your. Okay, and now that we have it installed, most of you will have a folder similar to this on your desktop that says Google Drive. You could just click on that. Since I do not have it on this one, you can just go to your Start menu, All Programs, Google Drive, and then right in here you will see the Google Drive folder. Just click on that, wait for it to open. Once it opens up, if you already have, if you've been using your online Google Drive, you'll see the folders or documents that have been shared with you. You'll see them in that folder. If you haven't been using that, then it should be empty. So I am just waiting for mine to open up. I'm going to pause here till it. So mine somehow got signed out when I had to stop earlier for a phone call that came in. So I am going to sign back in. Still using your email credentials. And once we get signed in, it usually would have popped up with a box like this to begin with, and would have said it would have been said get started down here in the bottom, since you were already logged in. So then we'll just go through the defaults. Just click next, and you can go through and change anything you need to. If it asks if you want to send the crash reports, you can. That's entirely up to you. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So we'll click done, and now I get an annoying Adobe Flash Player message popping up. So I'll move that out of the way, and then here's my Google Drive. It's empty. And over here on the left, you can see that we have our Google Drive folder. For many of you, it may have been moved up here. So that's where you'll see it. And then down below here is where you should see your H drive in that. Now I'm logged in on the admin on this computer because I already had it installed under my username, so wouldn't have really worked very well. But over here on the left is where you will see, usually under my computer, if there's nothing there, you can click it, and here's where you'll see your H drive. Like I said, I'm under admin user, so there is no H drive, and so we're not going to worry. You can see it's starting to populate my stuff from Google Drive already on this from this drive, and it'll do that automatically. It automatically syncs. That's one of the beauties of having the Google Drive for your desktop, is because when you save your documents and that to there, it'll automatically sync up to the web storage, so you always will have it. But in your guys' case, in a situation where you want to take all your stuff off your H drive and put it onto your Google Drive, you would just come down here. You would find the one that has your name with the H drive on it. You would click on that. And like I said, since I don't have one, I'll click on this staff public one, and you can see all of the documents that are in this K2. It's our one of our users. It's a public one that's shared. So I'll just click on that, and now it's pretty similar to some of you guys' H drive. Would have many documents and stuff like that. So you would just come down, click Control A on your keyboard, and that will select everything. Now if you see some folders that you don't want to move up there, maybe check your pictures folder, stuff like that, because if they're pretty large, maybe you don't want to move them up there and stuff like that. You can hold the control button down after you select them all, push the control button again, hold it down, and then click the folders that you do not want to go up there, and you can see that it'll deselect them. Once you have everything that you want, you would just right click on the area, click copy or cut. In your situation, you're going to click cut because we want to take it off of your H drive and move it up to the Google Drive. So we will click cut. Once we click the cut, we would go up to our Google Drive, and then we will paste it. I'm going to redo this one just because I don't want to cut all this from that folder. I'll reselect them. I'm just going to select a couple of these folders so you can see what it might look like. And when you do this, so if I were to do it, I'm just going to copy on these. I'll go up here to my Google Drive, and then in here you'll see you can click anywhere in there, right click anywhere in the open area, and just click paste. And then you'll be done. So you can see there those are right away. Those two folders that I just did are going to start to copy into my Google Drive. So, and when you want, if you don't want to clear out your H drive first before you do this, that's fine. You can copy and paste it all up in there and then just clean it out from your Google Drive, and it will open up even more storage for you up there then. If it doesn't fill up your Google Drive, perhaps then maybe you won't want to delete it. You might want to hold on to it. So it's just that simple. If you have other documents, if you have plenty of room on your Google Drive and you want to get other stuff other than your H drive, like if you have it saved on your local computer possibly, most of your documents folders under libraries, your My Documents, if you click that arrow next to it, and when you see the My Documents under it, that should be linked to your H drive. If it's not like that, then you do have stuff stored locally on your computer. So you may want to go in there, and if there's stuff there, select that and paste it over to cut and paste it over to your Google Docs or Google Drive as well. Same within here, pictures or anything like that. If you have some that are on the local computer and you have enough space on your Google Drive, you may want to move some of them over as well. But you can do that simply by just clicking in that folder, highlighting what's in there, but the Control A if you want it all, or if you want to just select a few things, you can just click on one item and then hold down the control button, say similar to, let me do it on this one, say this folder, so I would just select the ASK and then hold down my control button, and then I can just click the other ones that I want with it. And then I can re-click them if I accidentally click the wrong one. Once you have the ones you want, you just right click on the blue area and just click copy or cut, and it'll take it out of where you are, and then you can just go back to your Google Drive and paste it there. So that is your tutorial on how to download and move everything from your H drive to the Google Drive. If you have any trouble, please feel free to send me an email, and I will be happy to clarify anything that you did not understand from this short video. Thank you very much.